For more Red 5 Network podcasts, visit red5network.com.
Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Another happy landing.
What's up, everybody? I'm Big Lovin, and this is DellaSnooch. Welcome to the Escape Pod, episode 56. Meow. Super Troopers.
Meow.
Meow, bitch. Delicious.
How you doing, buddy?
Not bad. How about yourself?
Good, good. It's Wednesday.
It is Wednesday, so that's it. Show day, baby.
Yep. The mics are all working.
The mics work. Everything sounds good. That's nice. That's nice.
Well, as always, you can find us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and all your favorite podcasting apps like iTunes, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spotify, Audible, and Google Play. And check out the Red 5 Network for all kinds of excellent podcasts like Conversations, which you're listening to today.
I listened to that.
Coruscant Underground Radio.
Coruscant Radio Underground.
Radio Underground.
That was nice. I listened to Conversations. Oh, I hope I'm not getting them backwards. Conversations. Coruscant Radio Underground had the dude who played Gecko. I'm brain farting his fucking name right now.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
But and then Conversations, they were talking Count Dooku. They were getting in the Count Dooku, and I'm halfway through that. It was pretty good. I'm enjoying both of them. They're both really good. They're both excellent. So
right. And I'm about 3/4 of the way through Pizza and Parsecs, going through the Snyder Cut.
Oh, nice. They broke it up into a couple parts.
Yeah, two different shows.
I seen that. I'm gonna probably get into them next. So nice. If you're listening to this as an audio podcast, please consider joining us live on Wednesday nights on YouTube at youtube.com/c/ATSW the Escape Pod, all one word.
And please join us at patreon.com and search ATSW the Escape Pod in the search creator bar to support our show and get in on the exclusive Escape Crate.
Which we're coming up on one, aren't we?
I think so.
We need to look into that.
I'll check here in a little bit when I get some free hands.
Also, please visit our store on tpublic.com, search ATSW the Escape Pod, and make sure that you scroll down and look at all the random goodies like phone cases, pillows, and tote bags, in addition to cool t-shirts and hoodies.
Definitely. You want to let me shout out the chat before we get
let's
too far.
do that.
Lunar Girl, Just Jen, Josh Gutierrez, Dragon Buddy,
Hell yeah.
Jess, and us.
Fuck yeah. That's enough for me. I'm good with it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. What's up? Thanks for joining us live tonight, guys. We appreciate it. They'll funnel in.
They always do.
They funnel in and out. That's awesome. Shout outs. First and foremost, always got to give a shout out too from a Gen X point of view, or what we consider the mothership. That is Dave and Jason. That is our New Jersey Delphians. That is the homies. They're doing some rebranding coming up soon, which is pretty nice. We listened to we listened to the very last All Things Star Wars podcast that they did, which was it was fitting that they did a final episode and said, hey, this is it. This is the nail in the coffin, if you will, for some of us, because I truly was a big fan. Really, really, really brought me into the podcasting world. So, but I'm still with them for the ride. They're going to go from Gen X point of view. They're going to come under one umbrella. They want to be the Sidebar Cantina, which is fitting because that's kind of run along the course the whole time.
Right. Can I have a coaster?
Yeah.
Just a quick update back. The Escape Crate will be drawn at the end of this month.
Oh shit.
So if you want to become a Patreon subscriber, now's the time to do it and get your credits in for this month.
Ooh, I got an idea for the cup.
Ooh, are you gonna fill it first?
I always fill the cup.
Attaboy.
Hell yeah.
Great.
Next, let's get with Used and Abused with Kim and Scott. Just listen to their last episode the other day, or yesterday, as a matter of fact. They're doing Grease. That was nice. I'm gonna be honest, I've never seen Grease. I've seen little bits and pieces. Grease is not my thing, but I still checked out with the homies because they were doing their thing. So they follow us, I follow them. That's how we're gonna roll. Next, check our man Keith for Layman's Terms on Facebook. He is the man bringing you that life, because we all need. No, he is the man bringing the mana because we all need a little fucking life.
Yeah, that's
How
how
did I
you.
fuck that up?
I don't know. That's
Well,
your
you know,
jam.
it is my jam. I don't even know how I fucked it up. Next, we got Big Swede's Excellent Adventure and Tactical Swede and Swede Reacts on YouTube. Also, something Swede. And hey, Swede, I need a heads up on what we're supposed to be fucking doing for this music thing. Why don't you
Yeah.
get back to me?
Definitely Swede.
Or get back to him. Or me. Or us. Or both of us. All of us.
James Christensen checks in the chat.
Oh, yeah. Jim Balls. That is the Jim Balls. He must have multiple different fucking user accounts and he doesn't know which one he's logged into. You need to fix that, Jimmy.
Our Patreon shout outs for this month: Scott and Kim Rasmussen, Todd Lovin, Jen and Jess Bolt, Big Swede, Lunar Girl and Dragon Buddy, Richie the King Armbruster, Ron Old Man Johnson, Eric Dub Williams, and Philly Dave Martin. And as always, thanks to Nostalgia Inc. for sponsoring the Escape Crate.
Fuck yeah. We appreciate all of you who are our patrons. I mean, we appreciate all of our listeners. No, don't get it twisted. So, but thanks to those who put a little bit more. We appreciate that.
Yep. It really helps us do cool upgrades. We got one more payment to make on the soundboard.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Yep.
That's fucking awesome, man.
Yep.
That's been a big page turner in this fucking whole thing that we've been doing here, man. I really think the sound bar, whatever mixer, whatever we want to call that thing, is fucking awesome.
Yeah, it really did change the quality of the show.
Hell yeah. You want to get into it? Oh.
I have sweet new pops.
Sweet new pops.
I got new pops for the studio.
Nice.
They
are really boxed up.
Yeah, to add
They
to
did not
the
fuck around.
Transformers collection here.
This is ridiculous.
Well, it was kind of unfair that they came out with a Transformers line.
Why?
Because I can't fucking be trusted with a debit card.
Well, that's true.
I finally got my fucking Jetfire pop.
Hell yeah.
See if I can make the light. There we go.
There it is.
Oh, this one really makes me happy. This was the white whale of the Transformers.
Yeah, that's the one you've been talking about. I mean, well, hell, that's your social media name and certain things.
That's
what your gamer tag, isn't it? Your gamer tag. So,
and then I didn't even know this one existed, and when I found out about it, it made me super happy. Fucking
Grimlock.
Ah, jeez, there, Grimlock.
Hell yeah, that one's dope.
And there's one more out there that I don't have that I gotta get. Fuck, what's it called? Nemesis Prime.
Nemesis Prime. I've never.
I
mean, I'm not a big Transformers guys. Like I know
it's like Optimus Prime. It's just like Optimus Prime, but all his colors are like negative. They're like black and
that's dope.
It's dope.
That is fucking cool. Hell yeah.
Yep. That was underhanded indeed, Dragon Buddy says. I'm telling you. And then I just found out that there's an entire line of Super Troopers pops.
Yeah, we just found that out. Well, I just found that out from this guy today when we were walking on our break. I had no idea.
That's not cool.
That's friggin' awesome. You got to get the Super Trooper pops.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, Farva.
Hell yeah.
Netflix acquired.
Wow, dude.
What?
Are you going to play the fucking tune?
No.
Jesus.
It's movie time. Movie time. It's movie time. Movie time.
Okay, hey, get your shit together.
I was thinking about pops.
I know you were thinking about pops. Focus on the show and get your shit together.
Sorry. Anyway, Netflix acquires the rights to stream all of Sony films.
It's a leader, Farva.
Like Spider-Man after its theatrical run.
That's fine. Eventually it'll. Well, no, I don't think the other ones are on Disney Plus either because they're Sony. That's part of the deal.
They're Sony.
Oh well, they're still making their money.
Yep.
I still buy the Spider-Mans because me and my kids love the Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
I'm still gonna buy them.
It doesn't bother me that Sony owns them.
No, not at all. I could care less who acquires the rights as long as I get to watch them.
Mm-hmm.
So this is sad news, especially coming from our generation. Rapper and actor DMX passed away last week. Rest in peace, X.
Mm-hmm.
That's just, he was a huge, one of my favorite rappers coming up. Like when I was coming up, when I was in high school, when I was in middle school, like
There was a time DMX was everywhere.
Yeah, and I loved his storytelling. DMX was a dude. I really like DMX. I love his storytelling.
Phoebe Waller-Bridge joins Indiana Jones 5 cast with Harrison Ford.
Do you know who that is?
I do.
L3.
Yeah. Did you see her show though?
No.
Fleabag?
No.
Oh my gosh, it's fucking hysterical.
Yeah, but I haven't seen it. I didn't even know it existed.
She breaks the fourth wall like Deadpool.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's fucking funny.
Okay. I'll have to check out Fleabag. Checking it out. We're gonna do it. Oh yeah. I meant to talk about this in the top of the show. I got it.
Yeah, you know.
Smurf on the Turf. It's not happening.
It isn't
until
happening.
all the children have PlayStation 5s.
All of them.
All of the children.
Mm-hmm.
So if people want to start talking about it, you need to help these little fucking kids get their PlayStation 5,
right?
And then we can worry about Smurf on the Turf.
Right.
So there's that. I meant to bring that up at the very beginning of the show. I left my notes in my jacket pocket. It happens.
We still have yet to get the artwork for Smurf on the Turf.
Yeah. So
put on a t-shirt.
No, exactly. So they need to work on some things.
Mm-hmm.
And it better be grandioso.
Yeah. Because there will be no Smurf on the Turf.
No, there will be no Smurf on the Turf. So just as long as we're clear on that.
You gonna read the next article on
the unnamed new Star Trek movie gets a 2023 release date from Paramount?
Yes.
That's fantastic.
What is it, 2023?
I said a 223.
Sure.
It's a 223.
It's a 223. We got a 223 code
in
blue.
Progress. Star Trek movie in production.
In pre-production.
Unnamed movie. Over.
Lucy Liu joins New Line in Disney's Shazam, Fury of the Gods.
Isn't New Line like the fucking company?
We got a 223, 24. Brady's disconnected.
What are you talking about?
What were you asking?
New Line, isn't that New Line Cinema with the logo that goes shoo?
Yes. New Line and DC are working on this film.
Yeah. So what is she going to be in it?
She's going to be the bad guy.
Cool.
It is
Lucy
cool.
Lawless.
Not Lucy Lawless.
No.
Lucy Liu.
Lucy Lawless. We need her and Lucy Liu to team up to be bad girls.
I think shit's gotten out of control.
and there will be spankings in order.
Shit. You put Lucy Lawless in front of me and some spanking is going to be in order. Netflix is working on a live action Gundam movie.
Hold on. Lucy Lawless doesn't do it for you?
Oh, I'm saying she does.
Oh, yeah. I'm getting confused by all the Lucy.
I don't know why. Anyway.
Oh, anyway. Fuck you, man.
Kong Skull Island's Jordan Vaught Roberts. Jordan Vaught Roberts.
Yes.
Will produce and direct. You fucked me all up.
I didn't do anything.
Now that's all I can think of is fucking Lucy Lawless. Damn it.
Yes.
Oh.
My work here is done.
There's gonna be a warrior princess.
Here,
before
you want me to redo this one for you?
Yeah, read it.
Netflix is working on a live-action Gundam movie. Kong Skull Island, Jordan Van Roberts will produce and direct the film. I thought was it a movie or a series?
It's a movie.
Oh, I thought it was a series.
Oh,
I was more excited.
There's going to be
that.
a series
Oh, nice.
on Netflix.
Yes.
But it's going to be cartoon.
No.
Yes, the live action is going to be a film.
That's crazy. They should do all of it.
Do it all.
I think there needs to be Jess says, I think there needs to be a press release for Smurf on the Turf. They're just testing us, wanting us to be their hype machine. Fortunately, we have their bike back. The hype will be very real.
Wow.
We can put out a statement.
Yeah, maybe.
After the show, maybe we should put out a statement. We'll get with our lawyers and see what they say.
Yeah, no surf on the turf.
No surf on the turf. We'll just be blunt. We'll just let them know.
Mortal Kombat scores an early victory with critics, calling it a violently fun film.
And we're going to see that opening day.
We're going to go see it opening day, and we plan on coming back to the studio and doing a live show afterwards, just about what we saw.
Yeah. So if you want to join in on that, but I mean, it will be spoilers abound because we will be talking about the movie.
Right.
But and then my son should be joining us. I don't know if you said your
Mikey's
son,
supposed to be too.
So hopefully if my boy has to work, he'll still be able to come back and we'll be able to put on a little show. But I'm definitely excited about that because it's been a while since we've been in the theater together. So it's gonna be nice.
Right. So it won't be a regular format show, but it'll be more like an in-flight movie kind of.
Fuck yeah, it's gonna be sweet though. So
and we'll
please
talk
join
other
us.
shit.
Please join us. Ghost Pepper in the chat suggests that we all get a Smurf tattoo.
I think that he should be first.
I agree.
You know, the best way to get people to come rally to your cause is to lead.
Power up.
I'm bad. Get over here.
Nice. First major PS5 update adds USB storage options, new social features, and the update significantly introduces cross-generation share play and improves game-based menus, various other customization options, and more. Nothing earth-shattering though.
No.
The biggest thing that it really did is it made it so that you could play your USB stored games from your PlayStation 4.
Oh, you couldn't do that before?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was the thing that they always said was coming.
Just they had
Now
to
it's
wait
here.
to open it up.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Global Web Index new reports find the ranks of gamers between the ages of 55 to 64 have grown 32% in the last 3 years.
Which was a crazy statistic. We talked about this earlier.
Yeah, we were talking about this on our. You brought this up as part of our video game notes, and we talked about it a little bit. That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, people 55 to 64 were like around 20 when Atari came out.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy, dude. And now they're like, yeah, let's give it a chance.
Yeah,
they've been waiting. They were holding out. They're like, no,
Yeah.
this can be better.
Right.
This can be better.
Like 62-year-old dudes fucking playing Call of Duty going, you're a little bitch. I'll sit in your face.
Fucking love it.
I just don't think that's a good idea. That's how heart attacks happen. But, you know, okay, I'm in.
Is he sitting on his face or shitting on his face? You said it so fast.
At that age,
it might happen. It might happen. It might be both.
You squat on somebody's face 2 or 3 times, there might be something.
There might be a little something.
You could be starting a movement. Resident Evil Village will be part of a trilogy.
Luna Girl said she's gonna put a Smurf tattoo on her fairy tattoo's leg. That's fantastic. It's a tattoo within a tattoo.
Yes,
that's like Inception.
No, it's like in Beavis and Butthead when he's like, I'm gonna get a butt tattooed on my butt with a butt-shaped tattoo on it.
I'm just saying. That's some Inception shit, man.
Yeah.
I'm not ready.
Tatception.
Do it. Tatception.
Tatception.
This is fucking sweet.
Sweet ass sweet.
Like boy band ass. Nice. BioShock 4 will seemingly be an open world game.
Which I'm excited for.
Nice. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
I
for all
love
those
BioShock.
who enjoy the BioShocks, this is for you.
These are the hot sheets. Best investigator reporting on the planet.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Hot Sheets kicking off with the Ahsoka series will reportedly be about the search for Thrawn and Ezra. From We Got This Covered. A lot of us kind of suspected that's what we were going to be doing anyway.
Right. And I hope we get to I hope we kind of catch up to Ezra pretty early in the series, and you know, maybe it's about trying to get away or get back, or what do we do with Thrawn? Like, I hope it's not like I want to see Ezra. I really enjoyed Ezra from Rebels.
I would really like to see some flashbacks of Ahsoka that tie in with what we're getting from the Obi-Wan Kenobi series.
Ooh.
If you could make those two shows flashback to the same moments from different perspectives, that would be cool.
But Obi-Wan would be well, she would have to be.
Well, Obi-Wan's probably flashing back as well. I think Obi-Wan's going to be told from the perspective of Obi-Wan in the post.
I don't think they're going to have anything to do with each other.
Well, I'm just saying, I think it would be cool if
Oh no, it would be definitely cool if there was moments.
if
but-
they shot the scenes in a way that you saw it from Ahsoka's perspective on her show, and you saw it being told back from Obi-Wan's perspective.
I don't
on
see how
his
that would
show.
make, because Obi-Wan's dead at this point when they're looking for Ezra.
Right. No, I completely agree. But
Okay, I'm lost.
But
in what you're trying to
Ahsoka's
say.
got a backstory,
right.
and I would like salt and peppered in.
Oh, not like full blown thrown.
Yes,
Oh, I got
yes,
you.
yes.
Yeah.
Like flashbacks, like how did I get here kind of things. You know, when Obi-Wan's story crosses into what's relevant to what she's doing. You
Han
know,
did shoot first, Isaac. You're right.
he did all over his leg.
Whoa, what? What? That's a different Han Solo movie.
Wrong bar.
Oh my God. Wrong bar indeed.
The Rock is reportedly adamant about helping Henry Cavill get Man of Steel 2 made.
I was looking at the chat.
What happened?
No, it just Isaac was calling me out talking about spoilers.
Mm.
That's this kind of show.
Mm-hmm. We do spoilers here.
Ooh.
Well, that's about that for that.
Yeah.
And now it's time for Sports Talk with your hosts, Dangerous Don Juan DellaSnooch, beautiful Brady Lovin, here on the Escape Pod.
Yeah.
You can read the first one.
Patriots great Julian Edelman retires.
Nice.
You had trouble saying that, didn't you?
I didn't want to fucking read it.
Wow.
Fuck the Patriots.
The hatred is real.
Fuck the Patriots. That's still your team though, right? After these fucking guys?
After these fucking guys?
Your Lions on your head.
Oh, no, the Patriots. I don't give a fuck about the Patriots.
Oh, I thought you were a Patriots fan.
No, I'm a Tom Brady fan.
Oh, so you're a Bucks fan now.
Yeah, looks
Okay.
like it.
Okay.
Go
Okay.
Bucks.
Go Bucks. Go Bucks. I guess that's what you're saying. Jesus. The first Japanese player to win the Masters. Congratulations, Hideki Matsuyama.
Dude, you nailed it.
Hell yeah.
Have you heard people say his name?
I pay attention to sports.
I'm like, no way Brady says this, right?
Hell yeah, I pay attention to sports.
I like it.
Nice.
I like it. It's a nice.
So we gonna get into the next bit of business?
I do believe it's time to get into Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yes.
Yeah, sing it. The Whole World is Watching, directed by Carrie Scogland and directed by Derek Kolstad.
Nice.
Scary Coughlin.
Scary Coughlin, Caglagoo. Ayo! Gives Barnes 8 hours to use Zemo before the Wakandans take him, and Zemo is killed as Zemo has killed their king T'Chaka. Zemo helped find Morgenthau a funeral for her adopted mother, where Walker and Hoskins intercept them.
Wilson speaks to Morgenthau alone and attempts to persuade her to end the violence, but the impatient Walker intervenes and a fight ensues. Zemo destroys most of the serum before he is apprehended by Walker, who secretly takes the last vial.
Dude, the whole time, like, Walker was being impatient, I wanted to just fucking punch him in the face.
For fuck's sake.
Because I knew I was just waiting. It was like that inevitability. It was like, you're going to fuck this up. I know you are going to fuck this whole thing up.
Yeah, they telegraphed the entire fucking
Yeah,
thing.
and because he was just like, he couldn't sit still. He's moving around. He's shaking. He's like, I was like, you son of a bitch. You're going to screw this up.
Yeah, it was quite obvious. I was actually expecting something else to happen because they telegraphed that so like specifically that he was going to fuck it up.
No, I knew it was a train wreck. I was like, no, there's no way we can stop this. We got to watch this train wreck coming. It's
Definitely.
fucking bullshit. Ao and the Dora Milaje come for Zemo, but Walker refuses to hand him over. In the ensuing fight, the Dora Milaje humiliate Walker while Zemo escapes. Morgenthau threatens Sarah, forcing Wilson to meet her so she can attempt to persuade him to join her.
The best line of that whole scene after he gets his absolute ass whooped is like, they weren't even super soldiers.
Oh, I love that. Good. I'm glad you got your.
Yeah, I'm glad you
Yes.
got your fucking cake pushed in.
Let's talk about this though. Russell is doing a great job making us hate. Like
Yeah.
like I can distinguish the difference between an actor and the dude who's portraying. Like, you know what I
Right.
mean? And I'm
Yep.
like, bravo to this guy, because we hate this guy's guts. We don't hate him because like he can't act, he's not pulling it off. No, he's pulling it off, and we can't stand this
Right.
son of a bitch.
What makes me wonder though is, are we going to dislike this character so much it's hard to separate the actor from the bad guy he played?
I can do that because I'm a grown-up.
Yeah, but people aren't.
I know, but I'm speaking for the people who are grown-ups. I think we can.
Yeah. You think he's going to end up getting typecast now?
No, I don't think so. I think typecasting has gone away.
Yeah.
I don't think typecasting existed like it did in the 80s and 90s. I think that kind of gone. I mean, Robert Downey Jr. He wasn't an action star,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? And now he's considered an action star in those Marvel movies. You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
think,
the suit is.
fair enough. But I think typecasting has kind of gone away.
You might be right. I may be crazy, but it just might be.
Yeah, Isaac says they really make you hate that guy.
Yeah, they really.
They really do. They do a good job, and he portrays a dick very well. He is a super dick.
Yeah, he's doing a hell of a job.
Yeah.
Walker and Hoskins engage other members of the Flag Smashers, leading to another fight in which Morgenthau accidentally kills Hoskins. Enraged by his friend's death, Walker uses his new bloodied shield to kill a Flag Smasher named Nico in front of horrified spectators who film his actions.
Yeah, I wouldn't say well, I would have reworded that different. He uses the shield and makes his shit bloody, which we've never seen with Captain America ever.
But it did mimic. Oh, you know what? It's in the.
When we get into the Easter eggs,
It's in the eggs, so I'm not gonna bring it up.
I already know what you're talking about. So does the fans,
right? This whole scene, like, I found super interesting. Even how it kind of mimics what's going on in society right now with law enforcement. And
I think that was the point.
yeah, I think it was very intentional. In fact, it's the second or third time that this show has, without being way too fucking preachy, has been like
heavy-handed.
Hey, this is kind of happening.
Right, exactly.
Let's get into eggs, buddy.
Hell yeah. This episode, "The Whole World is Watching," is a phrase thought to have originated at civil rights events in the 50s, but that came to prominence at the 1968 Democratic National Convention when the anti-Vietnam War demonstrators were beaten and arrested by cops outside of the Conrad Hilton Hotel in Chicago. John Walker got superhuman abilities from the power broker in the comics in much of the direct way we all witnessed in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. There, he was already augmented before becoming Captain America, as opposed to here, where his insecurities helped drive him to the formula.
Right. I didn't know anything about this Democratic National Convention anti-Vietnam War thing.
Yeah.
And then I looked it up, and then I totally remember learning about it in school. It just like,
Yeah, it happens. It'll get by you.
Lamar,
rest in peace.
What's this word? Lamar
persists.
Posits?
Persist. I think it meant to be persist.
Anyway, that the super serum soldier he poses that the super soldier serum just makes people more of themselves. Something you get sometimes you get damn it.
My God, bro.
It all fell apart.
Yeah. What the fuck, man? Do I need to read?
No, don't do it. Sometimes you get Carly, sometimes you get Steve. This echo comments made by the creator, Dr. Abraham. Wow, I'm really having trouble reading.
You are fucking screwing the pooch tonight.
And I'm not even drinking. Haven't had that much to drink.
You're screwing the pooch tonight.
Screwing the pooch. It's always something. Dr. Abraham Erskine? Holy shit.
Wow.
And Captain America, the First Avenger.
If you've left, that's fine. I understand.
Yeah, I quit too. The serum amplifies everything that is inside, he said. Good becomes great, bad becomes worse. I had no idea that guy's name was Abraham Erskine.
You pay attention. Don't blink at me. Don't ever blink at me like that again. I
Fucking-
swear to God.
I'll blink at you. Don can never read when he doesn't drink.
It's true. So start drinking.
I'm
Or do you
gonna-
want me to read this next part while you get your
Read
drink?
the next part. I'm going to get a beer.
Oh my God. It's pretty awkward seeing Captain America brandishing a gun with his shield, and that's a deliberate bit of dissonance that is now the show is playing into. But there was a live action version of the Captain America who did wield a pistol, but it was instead of a shield. The 1944 Republic Pictures Captain America movie serial star Dick Purcell as not Steve Rogers, but District Attorney Grant Gardner, who wore the famous costume, but otherwise had very little to do with his common comic book namesake. Walker murdering a flag smasher in public view is disturbing, but this is a subtle callback to the Captain America story from the 1980s. In Captain America 321, Steve Rogers had no choice but to kill an ultimatum, the comics equivalent to the flag smashers team, agent who was about to gun down a group of hostages. The way Walker slays Nico is much like how Rogers defeated Iron Man during the climax of Captain American Civil War. It's more interesting due to the contrast of the events. Cap was trying to disable Iron Man in order to protect his best friend and sidekick. Cap 2.0 was slaughtering a man in the name of vengeance due to the death of his best friend and sidekick.
Yeah, good job.
We got to do it together!
One other person to trick a child.
What?
To trick a child into betraying. What?
You need to read this shit before you start fucking
I'm
doing
thinking.
this. No, you should have thought.
I want to phone a friend.
You just want to finish this up.
Oh,
Get into the main meats, the chunkies.
Zemo tries to trick a child into betraying her family with one piece of Turkish delight, which was actually taken from the White Witch and the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. She didn't turn out to be a hero either.
No, Zemo's playing it cool, but he's still a fucking villain.
Yeah,
asshole.
he's still the bad guy.
Yeah, we don't like him.
We say goodbye to Lamar Hoskins, aka Battlestar, in episode 4 when Carly punches him into a stone pillar. Heroes and villains alike are regularly blasted into pillars in the MCU, but in this episode, we acknowledge the realistic effects of such a bash.
Hell yeah. We want to thank the Den of Geeks again for these delicious Easter eggs.
And we want to thank somebody for not feeding me enough drinks to be able to read, apparently, because it was entertaining.
So we're gonna blame you. We're gonna fucking blame you.
I have no idea why my words are stupid right now.
It's really pissing me off.
Yeah,
You're making us look bad. You're making us fucking look bad. So is it
It is.
Hello, this is George Decay, reminding you, Don and Brady, for your mid-show pee break. Oh my, may I watch? Wang.
Holy shit, guys. I don't know why the hell I can't talk tonight. Nothing on my mind. Maybe that's the problem. There's just nothing on my fucking mind. Next week, we're going to do another one of our favorite comedies from the 90s. We're going to do Idiocracy. It's legitimately maybe one of my favorite comedies of all time. It's pretty ridiculous. But that's kind of the point. It's supposed to be over the top. Trying to think of what else we got coming down the pipeline. We're only 10 episodes away from when we are going to do a special Star Wars episode about Order 66. That's going to be fun. The entire month of May, all of our episodes in one way or another are going to be devoted to Star Wars. We are going to talk about the 3 individual trilogies on one episode at a time. And then the last one, we have some really cool games that we're going to play.
Oh, you're talking about the month of May?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm excited for the month of May.
Brady's excited for the month of May. My turn. Don't just stare at the camera.
I'm not staring at the camera. I was reading the fucking chat. Why don't you go to the bathroom and be a fucking asshole? Dick. Jesus. I was reading your stance on the Disneys there, Mrs. Luna Girl, and fucking I had to deal with that asshole. Jesus. Let's see. Yes, Idiocracy. I'm excited for the month of Star Wars. It's gonna be fun. I don't know what he told you every week, because if he has it broken down, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm the last one to ever fucking know what's going on. That's what happens. Oh, and if you can't tell, I'm rotating between Corona and the Bud Light seltzers because I enjoy the Bud Light seltzers. So I'm rotating. Next week it'll be Corona. This week Bud Light seltzer, and then the week after that I'll combine the two powers as one, and they will create a giant Bud Light Corona mech, and it'll fight Godzilla. And it's real sciencey and complicated. I don't want to get too far into it, but it's going to be amazing. Oh man. Jeepers. What? Oh man, you guys got to be joining. Oh, well, this doesn't get played on the iTunes or anything like that. So I was gonna say you guys should be in the live chat. You're missing out if you're not in the live chat. Let's see. It happens. It happens, Luna Girl. Dave Martin, what's up, dude? Yes. Meow. Right, meow. I love it. Thanks for joining. I know you're doing your thing, but do what you got to do. I guarantee you we're funner than a Zoom meeting or a Zoom call. I watch my little girls do that during all this pandemic shit, and I don't wish Zoom meetings upon anybody. I feel bad for them teachers, especially with I got young kids, so they're in the elementary schools. 2nd, 3rd, 4th grades. Fuck that. I wouldn't want to deal with them kids.
What kids?
A kid doing them Zoom meetings?
Fuck that.
Like when my kids were doing the Zoom meetings during the pandemic shit? Like,
no.
Yeah. I felt bad for them teachers.
Dave, enhance. Just fucking print it off.
Enhance.
All right.
Enhance.
Let's see.
We weren't talking about much. I was gonna try to let the people. Oh, but you're muting people, so you're muted still too. So nobody heard you. I was talking to myself.
I was actually trying to unmute me,
Oh my god.
and I muted you. Anyway,
He's done with the Zoom. Let's get on to the Super Troopers, bitch.
30 seconds.
Nostalgia Inc. in downtown Jackson is your one-stop shop for comic books, graphic novels, tabletop games, supplies, and tons of other super nerdy stuff.
They have everything from your favorite superhero comics to all the latest manga and horror graphic novels.
Superman, Spider-Man, The Avengers, My Little Pony, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, My Hero Academia, Star Wars, and Batman are just a few of the familiar titles you will see while browsing through the store.
And don't forget to check out their back catalog.
And for all your tabletop needs, Nostalgia has the largest in-stock selection in the area of Dungeons & Dragons books, miniatures, and more. As well, they have the latest Magic the Gathering and Pokemon card game releases.
Store hours are currently 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday.
So come to downtown Jackson and get nostalgic at Nostalgia Inc. What's up, everybody? This is Big Lovin and Don DellaSnooch.
We wanted to take a minute to tell you how to get more from the Escape Pod experience.
Become a Patreon supporter and you will get lots of bonus content, including movie reviews, videos from Comic-Con, behind-the-scenes content, and more.
But even better, Patreon supporters get extra entries into the quarterly drawing for the Escape Crate.
The Escape Crate is full of great stuff like t-shirts, Funko Pops, stickers, mugs, and other random goodies.
The higher the membership level, the more entries per month you'll earn. You also can receive one entry per episode you share on social media.
So if you have a couple extra bucks, toss us some. We will use it for covering the cost of hosting the show, paying for booths at cons, and equipment upgrades.
Thanks for all the support, and now back to the show. And we're back.
I tried to get him not to do it, but he had to fucking do it.
Something's got to get me back into fucking being able to read and shit.
Well, I don't know if the Yoda mask is going to do that.
I got to use the Force.
Well, I don't think that's going to help you.
Jeez.
Shitty ass mask.
All right. Any fucking way. Super Troopers, directed by Jay Chandrasekhar and written by and starring the Broken Lizard comedy group. Jay Chandrasekhar, Kevin Heffernan, Steve Lemmy, Paul Soder, and Eric Stolhansky.
You're good. Good job. You made up for some fucking shit you did earlier. Damn.
What is a Stolhansky?
It doesn't matter. It's some dude's last name.
I know.
It doesn't always have to be a thing.
I like him. He's a good guy.
Well, you know, he's trying to be a friend.
Mm-hmm.
In the fictional town of Spurbury, Vermont, 5 Vermont state troopers patrol a 50-mile section of the highway. While troopers... What?
Arcot Ramathorn.
Is that his name?
That's his fucking name.
Arcot Ramathorn and the rookie, Robert Rabbit Roto, are tormenting a group of high schoolers for smoking marijuana. They encountered a crazed attacker who's revealed to be their fellow officer, McIntyre Womack, playing a prank on them.
I don't know if I put it in the trivia about the movie, but Arcot is actually the guy who plays Ramathorn's dad's first name.
Oh, nice.
So
nice.
That's why it's in there.
That whole prank in the beginning, that whole fucking with the kids when they're in the car, pull over. He can't pull over.
I can't pull over anymore, man.
Oh my God. We didn't open this movie with this. The first time I saw this movie, I thought it was the dumbest movie ever.
Yeah.
I really thought this movie was stupid as shit. And then I got deployed and I watched this again. And I don't know if it was just the space I was at. I was like, what? This movie is fucking hysterical.
This movie is a movie that every time you watch it, it gives you a new gift.
Yes. You find something funnier in it. You see something, there's
Absolutely.
something else that just sticks out and you're like, oh my God.
The sequel is the same way. Maybe not as much, but the sequel is the same way.
I haven't given the sequel because I heard bad things about it and kind of scared me. I was like, I don't want to ruin
it. It didn't earn bad things.
It didn't?
People just wanted it to be the first movie.
And it wasn't the first
And then
movie.
they didn't give it the first movie's amount of time to grow on them. Because just like you said, the first time you watched it, you're like, meh.
Yeah, no, I was not like, man, I was like, this is dumb.
So as you watch it more and more, like the bit that we just watched earlier,
Right.
with the two Mounties on either side of the car.
Right.
The third time you see that bit gets so much funnier.
It was still funny as shit.
Because all the density of jokes that's in this movie is amped up in the second movie because they had a decade more to write it.
Right.
So
Scott's in and out.
All right. We love you either way.
Hell yeah.
Hokey pokey. Back at the station, they're chastised for a lack of tickets by their boss, Captain John O'Hagan, who warns them that they risk being shut down. They also torment the radio dispatcher, Rodney Farva, who has been suspended.
Yes. And he got suspended by fucking with the bus full of the kids.
Yeah,
if I
bus.
remember
Yeah,
correctly.
bus full of kids. I think he moons them.
He starts dragging them out and shit like that, and they're trying to beat his ass. And oh my God.
Yeah, it's something. It's fucking something.
While investigating in Winnebago, they encounter a woman who died from a drug overdose with a tattoo of a monkey. Once outside the trailer, the state troopers encounter their rivals, the local Spurbury police, with whom they compete for arrest.
When Foster and Womack.
Oh, dude, that fight is fucking hysterical.
Yeah.
I love it when they're beating the shit out of each other in the fucking Winnebago and they're pulling each other. Oh,
Yep,
it was great.
Yep. And then the dog, the one's like, I got to go in there, and then
Oh yeah,
he opens the door. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's all you, dude. I ain't dealing with that shit.
When Foster and Womack pull over the truck for avoiding a way station, they're locked inside the trailer while the driver flees. After Ramathorn and Rabbit rescue them, they find packages with stickers depicting the same monkey seen on the dead woman's tattoo.
Mr. Johnny Chimpo?
Johnny Chimpo.
He's this crazy monkey. He goes on these adventures and he does all these wild. Yeah. Sorry.
I love Johnny Chimpo.
Foster begins a relationship with Spurbury police officer Ursula Hansen and discovers marijuana hidden in the impounded Winnebago, bearing the same monkey sticker. Farva is reinstated to the force and becomes Ramathorn's partner. While at a restaurant, Farva attacks the cashier in retaliation for cutting a hole in his drink and possibly spitting on his cheeseburger.
Right.
We don't know that for sure yet. But
now,
hey, fuck it.
Jay Chanakar,
Jay,
picked this woman that played Ursula Hansen based on a role that she had where she did a impression, like a comic impression of The Exorcist, where she did like the girl.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like flailing all over the place and rolling her eyes back in her head at like different arcs and bouncing all around and fucking turns her head all slow like she's turning it around and starts yelling at the lady. And I watched it earlier. It's fucking hysterical. Like I had no idea that this girl had some actual acting chops, but she's fucking good.
Drop your coat and grab your toes. I'm going to show you where the wild goose goes. Stop, please. I'm a police officer.
Farva is arrested by the Spurbury police, where he receives a job offer from police chief.
We didn't forget
Brady.
about the 3 stoner kids in the very beginning.
We talked about it.
Exactly.
Littering and smoking the reefer.
We didn't forget about that. We were there. Were you there, Josh? Jesus, man.
I'm a butter your bread.
I'm a butter your bread. Oh, please, God. I'm a police officer.
Oh, that whole scene's fucking hysterical. And I do not think it's in the synopsis of this movie.
No, and I don't think the part where they get where they're having sex in the police car and they go in the back and they lock themselves in is.
Yeah, that's not in here.
Because that was fantastic too.
Mm-hmm. This movie has I think their goal was a joke every 6 seconds, and they're real fucking close.
Oh, dude. And then when he has to pull over the hot chick with the dude and they're in the stolen Porsche, which was a sexy Porsche, and then you had the sexy woman.
Right.
Any other time I'd get in there and teach you how to swing. But that car is hot. Please, I need this.
Farva is arrested by the Spurbury police, where he receives a job offer from police chief Bruce Grady in exchange for information about the drug investigation, but Farva flippantly refuses. Farva is subsequently admonished and reprimanded by O'Hagan and demoted. And also blacklisted from the aforementioned restaurant.
Yeah, I love the. Oh, he's like, sorry about the powdered sugar. It's for delousing.
It's delicious.
It's powdered sugar. It's delicious. Fucking fantastic. That is one of my favorite lines in the whole movie. He's just like, it's delicious.
Yeah, and when they were trying to sell the second movie to people to get them to donate, Farva's like, yeah, I showed my penis in the last movie.
Oh, thanks. We're yes, the delousing.
I guarantee you that had the opposite effect of getting him laid.
Go sit on Uncle Rabbit's head. That's not a good idea right now, Thorny.
The second movie is also full of all these little gags.
Well, I'm gonna watch it and we're gonna do a show on it.
I think we should.
The Vermont governor travels to Spurbury for a press conference about the drug bust. Knowing that the Spurbury police will be involved with the governor's visit, Ramathorn and Foster break into the Spurbury police office to seal the Winnebago to present the marijuana as evidence.
Which was a dick move.
Yeah, but you had to expect it.
Yeah, the Spurbury police were dicks the entire movie.
Yeah, especially the redhead.
Yep.
I couldn't stand the redhead and the dude with the handlebar mustache.
Oh, yeah.
Would you please move that giant cotton candy? You son of a fuck.
At the press conference, Police Chief Grady claims credit for the drug bust, despite it being the work of the state troopers. Foster thinks that Ursula revealed the location of the marijuana to her boss in exchange for a promotion. Having failed to increase arrests, the state troopers expect their unit to be shut down.
That was sad.
It was sad.
Bad news bears.
It was bad news bears.
It was very much bad news bears. Back at the station, the state troopers find Farva dressed in a Spurberry PD uniform. Foster realizes that it was him, not Ursula, who betrayed the location of the marijuana. The troopers, including Captain O'Hagan, tie Farva to a
We're really having trouble with
toilet. No, because you're not paying attention. Read the fucking screen with me so we can roll.
Stick your finger out like
No,
that one
fuck
more
you.
time.
And drunkenly vandalize Chief Grady's house. Ursula offers to help them and directs them to one of the drug-running trucks.
Okay. As they attempt to pursue it, they encounter Farva, who holds them at gunpoint. The state troopers convince Farva to help them in pursuing the drug runners and follow the truck to a nearby airfield. The state troopers see Chief Grady,
Gravy?
Gravy,
Mashed potatoes and gravy? Chief
Grady
mashed potatoes
arrive.
and gravy.
only to realize that the Spurberry police are also working along with the drug dealers. You're done.
I know that. Using a sex doll on top of Farva's car, the state troopers distract the Spurberry police officers long enough to attack and arrest them. The governor sends Captain O'Hagan a letter thanking him for his efforts, but tells him that their station will be shut down.
3 months later,
That was awesome. The fucking when it goes by, it's got the road flares and the fucking, which was the blow up doll came from Farva's fucking car,
Mhm.
which was fucking hysterical.
Which is another thing that this synopsis doesn't mention is all the cool fucking gags. Like was it Max sitting there jerking off behind the sign?
Oh
No, that's Rabbit, isn't it?
yeah, and he's choking him. He's fucking choking himself. Or they don't even mention the bear fucker.
No. Do you need assistance?
Excuse me, bear fucker.
3 months later, Ramathorn and Rabbit are delivering beer to a party hosted by teenagers. As the teenagers torment them, they reveal that they are undercover Spurberry police, having replaced all of the officers after the drug bust.
That was so. I love it when they're throwing shit at him in the credits, and they're going back and forth, and they're throwing shit, and the kid's like ding, 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 and then somebody throws a fucking fire extinguisher, and he's just like, "What the fuck?" That's fucking great.
Lunar Girl says it was Mac jerking off in the car.
It was Mac.
It
It
makes
was Mac.
total sense. This doesn't talk about the scene where he's standing there in nothing but the cup.
Oh God! And they shoot him.
And he's shooting him in the cup.
And he's like, "How do you feel? Good enough to fuck your mother."
This movie, I mean, what do we read through the synopsis in maybe 20 minutes?
Yeah, but
There's no way to do this movie justice like that.
it's hard to do a comedy movie justice. I think
That's
it
true.
really is hard to do a comedy movie. I mean, we're going to talk about some of the notable quotes.
Right.
We've already talked about some of them, so some of them you're going to hear again. But
But a good comedy is about timing and a good setup of bits that recur and
Right.
it's just hard to read through that. And this movie, honestly, for as much credit as these guys get for it, is a masterclass in setting up a joke and delivering on it.
yeah, it was so good. Luna Girl says the chief pissing on the car, cop car they pulled over. Oh my God, that whole part where they're all drunk driving around, kind of feeling sorry for themselves. I love that.
Right. They're all fucking smashed,
Hammered.
There's a fifth of Jack Daniels getting passed around in the back of the cop car.
As you would if you're losing.
Yeah, I mean you would. Who's gonna arrest you? Honestly.
Right. You got the cop car. You got the police chief with you. You're fine.
Right. Let's get into some of the movie quotes.
Hell yeah.
The one of the best gags in it is, of course, the meow bit.
Oh, the meow bit's one of the most fantastical things of this whole show.
So, Foster pulls over Larry Johnson, and Mac is daring him to say meow. Oh, Ashley and Brandy are in the chat. Hey, girls.
What's up, ladies?
Foster says, "All right, meow. Where were we?" He says, "I'm sorry. Are you saying meow? Am I saying meow? I thought. Don't think, boy. Meow. Do you know how fast you were going?"
That whole spiel, as long as it goes.
Yeah.
And then dude Mac is in the background laughing the whole time, and the dude in the car thinks like, "Oh no, this is funny." Okay, and then he's like, "Now, meow, I'm gonna have to give you a ticket."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Wait, what the fuck?"
Right.
No,
Dude, when he goes, I thought, and he says, "Don't think, boy." I'm just like, it almost shuts me up, and I'm just sitting in the chair watching. You call me boy?
Settle down now. Yes, one of my favorite quotes ever. Bend over and touch your toes. I'm gonna show you where the wild goose goes. Oh God, I'm just a police officer.
There's this scene with Captain O'Hagan. Says, "I swear to God, I'm gonna pistol whip the next guy who says shenanigans." Max says, "Hey, Farva, what's that name of that restaurant you like with the goofy shit on the walls and the mozzarella sticks?" Farva says, "Shenanigans?"
Ooh, as they hand him the fucking pistol. Both of them do it. The two guys on the guns, they're both like,
Yeah.
oh,
Somebody's getting pistol whipped.
The scene in the dim sums or dim, I can't remember the name of their fake little McDonald's.
Dimple Burger, Dimply Burger,
Dimples or
Dimple Burger,
Dimple Burger or something like that. Yeah, he's like, give me a double
Dimpus Burger.
Dimpus Burger. Give me a double bacon cheeseburger. Into the mic, double bacon cheeseburger. It's for a cop. What the hell is that all about? You gonna spit in it? No, I just told him that so he'd make it good. Don't spit in that cop's burger. Yeah, thanks. And then through the mic, yeah, Roger holding a spit. Give me a pie, apple. Want me to hold the spit? Just kidding, Officer Farva. Want me to dimple-size your meal for 25 cents? Want me to punch-size your face for free? It's only 25 cents. And look how much more you get. Look, kid, he doesn't want it. I can handle this, Thorn. I don't want it. Right. Beverage? Give me a liter cola. What? A liter cola? Liter cola? Do we sell liter cola? We just order a large Farva. I don't want a large Farva. I want a damn liter cola.
I love listening to you read shit like that. You're like a one-man fucking army.
I am a one-man fucking army.
You still got more.
Burger guy. I don't know what that is. Leader is French. And he grabs the kid by the shirt. Forgive me my fucking burger before I break my fucking lip. That's one of the best, dude. We watched that like what 3 times before the show. That scene. Oh my god, it's so fucking funny.
Yep. Once again when they're out with the metal cup on, and Max says, "Hey, how's your shooting, Thorny?" And he says, "Good. I've been dead on all morning." And he holds up that big shooting
target,
and there's a one like way off in the neck.
Yeah,
he's like, "What about that little guy?" Thorny's like, "I wouldn't worry about that little guy."
Hell yeah. Bulletproof cup, huh? I invented this gag, Rabbit. Only in my day, the rookie got naked, and he shoots through the window. He shoots through a window, accidentally shooting out the glass. And we also only use blanks. You're a sick motherfucker, Mac.
Thanks, Chief.
That look like spit to you? Ah, fuck it.
Oh, this is the whole fucking cat thing again. Cat game again.
Yeah, we don't need to get into that. I think we've already covered that.
The best part there's two parts about the whole thing that like well, I guess three. The one where he says, "Don't think, boy, meow, you know how fast you were going." And then when he's like, excuse me, Mr. Larry Johnson.
I know. It's like, you don't look like a Larry Johnson.
Makes me laugh every fucking time.
Mr. Larry
And
Johnson.
At the very end, when he's on his 9th meow, and he looks at Mac, and Mac's like
shaking his head, he's like,
and he just sticks his head back and goes, meow. Fucking kills me, dude.
I love it. License and registration. Chicken fucker.
That was another thing that Farva brings up. Not Farva, the guy that plays Farva brings up in the trailer trying to get money for the second movie. He's like, I'm the one that said the joke about chicken fucker. He says it so dryly that I fucking cracks me up. I bet you I've seen that video 10 times.
Oh, yeah. That was the first time I'd seen it.
Yeah, we watched it earlier.
That was the first time I seen it.
Some interesting stuff about this movie. It cost or it made $23 million at the box office.
It was probably made for next to nothing.
I think it was made in something to the tune of like 1.5. I think we get into it later.
Okay.
Harvey Weinstein said he'd buy the script, but then he couldn't tell if it was funny or not. So Searchlight ended up purchasing the rights for a reported $3 million. Now, the interesting thing about that was Weinstein and Jay were at Sundance.
Mm-hmm.
And Weinstein was explaining to Jay, he's like, I don't know if I can buy this because like you said, I couldn't really tell if it was funny. But he's like, I'm going to do you a favor. We're going to go have a drink. And so they went up to the bar and they sat there and they had a drink and they just talked about bullshit. But Weinstein did that knowing that although he liked the script, he couldn't tell if he was going to be able to make it into a movie. And so he knew that by sitting down with Jay, it was going to make other film buyers interested and they were going to buy his movie. And that's what happened. Searchlight bought it for $3 million.
Oh, nice.
So although
he did him a solid just by pretty much showing his face and showing his face with him.
And although we hate Weinstein now,
right?
Weinstein is responsible for all kinds of things that we love, like Clerks and Mallrats, and obviously, in a way, this movie,
right.
And really just a ton of other fucking great movies. Weinstein's had their hands in all kinds of shit. Now, Harvey Weinstein, notorious piece of shit. I wouldn't fucking not bring that up.
Right, but
like shrewd businessman.
Yeah.
Even if he wasn't going to be the one to make the money, he's like, I'm going to help you out, which is pretty cool.
Right.
The budget ended up being $1.5 million, which was funded by a single investor.
The college kid, Jeffrey Arnond, who was forced to eat drugs to get rid of evidence, came straight out of the lives of some friends of the Broken Lizard guides. Border guards at the U.S.-Canadian border found a joint in their Winnebago. When they were asked to step out of the vehicle, one friend ate 2 stash of mushrooms meant for 10 guys. He stripped for 2 days. Oh my God. That had to be incredible. Wait, what?
Yeah. I knew a dude that tripped for like 3 days.
No, that'd be too much.
And he was never the same.
No, that'd be way too much, dude. After like 6 hours, I'm done.
Now, back in the day, like I knew lots of people who did shit like
Wait, what?
They tripped and then they started to come down and then they took some more shit and they tripped again. But to go on to take so much drugs that you stayed in a trip for 3 days.
That's a whole lot of drugs.
Holy fuck.
Can you imagine tripping on mushrooms for 3 days, dude? Fuck that.
We work with a guy that the backstory on him is he got pulled over and he ate a bunch of drugs. And if you know who I'm talking about, oh boy is not right.
I hope I know. We're gonna have to talk about this offline.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I need to know now.
Well, the thing is once you hear it, you'd be like, oh yeah, that totally makes fucking sense.
I've got a couple names in my head.
It's not who you think.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm gonna type it out for you right now.
Okay.
Read the next one.
You need to go to the next page.
No, that's all it is.
Okay. One studio wanted Ben Affleck in this movie.
Yeah, which Jay and the other guys were like, no, we wrote this movie for us.
I knew it.
Right?
He was my list of 3.
Yeah. Well, he should have been the top guy. Because that goose is cooked.
Hold on. I'll text you my 3. You can do what you need to do.
They chugged real syrup. Originally, they were going to use iced tea, but it didn't have the same kind of glug, glug, glug.
So I was just so like, I'm taking our personal shit and I'm just like, I'm on the outside right now.
I'm telling you.
Oh,
I think I broke Brady, everybody.
Yeah, it happens.
Like the members of Broken Lizard, majority of the background actors in this movie attended Collegiate University, which is where they went.
Nice. I think that's Colgate.
You know, that's a solid list.
It's a good list.
The first guy is better off than you think he is.
Oh, I know that. But still wouldn't have surprised me.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
But those would have been my 3 guesses. I would have got it right.
Yeah, I think that those would have been solid guesses.
I like my guesses. I like my chances.
Let's
play Who's the Fuck Up at Work.
That is a good game. There's a lot of fuck ups at work.
a lot.
Definitely. This kind of wraps up talking about this movie, and honestly, we could have gone through this movie scene by scene.
Oh, it still wouldn't have done it justice.
No, absolutely not.
We never do any of these movies justice. Let's just be honest. But I'm glad there was people like Luna Girl who watched this movie this week.
Right. There's scenes that didn't get brought up, like when Ramathorn is screwing around with the people from the Porsche, and he's got, what has he got, mustard and lube or something, and he's wearing his gun belt, and he's like, who wants a mustache ride?
Oh God,
and
yeah.
They're the guy and the girl are both on the bed going, I do. But the second movie, which we'll have to get into pretty soon.
Date. Yeah. After the month of May.
Definitely after the month of May. Is really fucking funny for all the same reasons, but different.
Yeah.
Like you'll see the parallels of a lot of the same jokes, except they're applied to this new Canadian Mountie persona that all the cops have. Like everything becomes Canadian.
Yes.
Like the scene that we watched about the guys fighting over Danny DeVito, but they're really just trying to sit down and watch hockey because apparently hockey in Canada
is everything.
Hockey night in Canada is like everything. Not to be interrupted.
Right.
It's like Monday Night Football, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And they're just fucking, you don't fucking talk about William Shatner on hockey night, fucker.
That's it. Oh, you're going to order a pizza and have it show up in overtime.
Who's even got a fucking landline anyway?
Rip the fucking phone line out of the wall.
There's just tons of good gags. There's all kinds of there's strip club gags in that one. Because the whole thing kind of
I'll check it out.
It centers around a strip club and then like a logging operation, and there's just tons of good shit in there.
Hell yeah.
Being from Indiana, we thought hockey was everything to Michigan. Now, Jess, that's an interesting point. There was a time, nope, that one. there was a time when hockey was everything to Michigan.
Yeah.
The Red Wings were one of the best teams in the nation. They were always in the playoffs. They always had a shot at winning. But right now, not so much. Not so fucking much.
Oh, and Josh,
what is he talking about?
You can tell Richie you were here from beginning to end.
You definitely
we vouch for you tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a little inside baseball.
What's
if
Josh
you work with us, you get it.
Talking about shit not true. Text me. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
I don't know. He's crazy.
He's winning.
He's winning what?
That's funny. Mark must be listening. Shout out to my buddy Pork Chop that's obviously out there in the chat.
Oh, that's fucking funny as hell.
Yeah, the second movie is worth watching. If you haven't watched the second movie, definitely go out there and rent it on whatever streaming service it's available on.
People are blowing up our phones for this shit. That's
I know
fucking great.
It's funny. Everybody seems to know exactly who we're talking about. I'm surprised, like some of the people that don't work with us is like, I know that guy.
Right. Oh, that's funny.
Anyway, there's what's happening on the ice.
The dead octopus.
Oh,
Jess is confused about why there's a dead octopus.
The dead octopus has to do with 8 playoffs in a row, I believe.
I'm not sure. I don't pay attention to it like that much.
8 legs. It's got to do with 8. I believe it's 8 playoffs in a row, and then they do the octopus.
I don't know. 8 playoff victories.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
There's an entire history around it, and it's got something to do with. I think they made it into the playoffs 8 times in a row, and then somebody went to one of the local delis and got raw octopus and like chucked it over the thing.
I know there's a story.
Right. They also do it with their hats.
That's for a hat trick.
Yeah.
All hockey teams do that.
Oh, okay. All hockey teams do
when
that?
there's a hat trick, everybody throws their fucking hats on the
Yeah, that's true. I knew that somewhere in the back of my head. I don't know that I will ever go see another hockey game again.
I will. I'll take the wife.
I like going to hockey games, but I don't like the Red Wings' new stadium.
Little Caesars Arena. I heard it's horrible. I heard the seating is shit.
Honestly, I think that's why they stopped winning.
Because they couldn't fill a stadium so people couldn't cheer them on?
No, I think there's some bad juju about that stadium.
Could be.
Something about it doesn't feel like Detroit, and the upper bowl just fucking sucks.
Little Caesars reminds me of Michigan.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
but
man.
that arena, something about being in it doesn't feel like it's a Detroit team.
Right.
And it might just be because it's not broke in.
It's not Joe Louis. I mean, Joe Louis is
exactly. It's not fucking Joe Louis Arena.
Exactly.
And when you go see enough games at Joe Louis Arena, and you could feel the tradition and all that in the arena, and then you go to this new place,
it's
no very sterile.
Yet. Yeah. It's new.
And they made the upper bowl horrible.
Yeah, I've heard the seating is not great.
Like there's not enough room for your feet. If you're like a average frame woman, it's fine. But if you're almost, 5, I don't want to say almost 6 foot, because I mean I get punched in the face. I'm about 5'10", and I wear a size 12 shoe.
Right.
So there's not enough room to put your legs so that the back of the seat isn't pressing into your calf.
No.
And your toe isn't pressed into the seat in front of you. So your feet actually end up doing a thing like this.
Oh, hell no.
And within about 20 minutes, your knees hurt.
No.
Like I'm
not going unless I'm getting good tickets then.
We went and saw, is it Mannheim Steamroller that does Christmas music? Like orchestral rock.
I thought that was the same. Whatever.
I think it's Mannheim Steamroller.
I believe you.
Okay.
You're lying to the people, but I believe you.
It's fair enough. I went and seen this group that does Christmas rock and roll Christmas orchestra music.
Right.
At said venue. I spent out of the 2-hour concert, I spent an hour and 40 minutes of it standing in the stairwell that went up to our section. My wife and her friend sat there for, is that my wife and friend? Fuck, I done forgot who we went with.
Wow.
And the people in front of them left. So they ended up putting their feet up on the seat in front of them. And they were fine
Jesus.
the whole show.
Yeah, because of that.
But I got up and I stood in the fucking stairwell. I'm like, I can't do that.
Yeah, I can. Oh, man.
Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
That's who I wanted to say, but you were stopping like Mannheim and Schusenbiber.
Mannheim Steamroller is another band.
Mannheim Steamroller. It just sounds like a German band.
Mannheim.
Mannheim Steamroller. Mannheim Steamroller.
Now I'm going to have to look
This
up
shit will fall out of you.
who Mannheim Steamroller is.
I think we need to finish up the show before you do that.
Fucking Carrie messaged me. She's like, Trans-Siberian Orchestra, you fucking idiot.
That's not nice.
It's standard.
They're not supposed to be listening to the show yet.
They like this show.
I know, but they said, fucking dude said, our first episode we'll listen to is when you guys do your Mad Libs.
That's
and
true.
I was fucking lied to. That's some bullshit.
Yeah, I think
Hurt my feelings with the lies.
I think Pork
I would have
Chop.
shouted out the Pork Chop, and I'm not doing it now. Fuck him.
I think Pork Chop is going to lose Surf on a Turf.
Yeah, he's definitely not.
He's getting a Smurf tattoo.
Yeah, he's getting a Smurf. Yeah.
Yeah, see what you walked into? Who's getting a Smurf tattoo now, bitch?
Yep. Fucking Pork Chop.
Fucking Pork Chop. We're going to talk about this shit at work tomorrow.
Yeah, we are.
Definitely.
I got some fucking grievances to air.
So here we are at the end of the show.
At the end of the show.
At the end of the show, prematurely at the end of the show.
It's a short show. It happens.
We are short.
It's a short movie.
It is.
It's not a long movie.
It's honestly, it's more your traditional length movie. It's like an hour and a half.
Yeah, it's not too long at all.
Sidebar. This movie aside, our friends have decided they're going to change the branding of their show, and we were thinking that, you know, we would follow suit and we would drop the ATSW from our show.
Yes.
But it doesn't look like that's going to be feasible without completely jacking up everything that we've got going on.
Yeah.
So we're not going to do that. So all you who thought that we might do that, nothing's going to change here.
No, we're not going to lean so heavy into the ATSW, but
Right.
ATSW is always going to be a part of our titles, whether it be YouTube, our email address, what have you. ATSW is always going to be there, and it's always going to be a story for the new people who
Right.
come around. They're going to be like, the fuck is ATSW? We got a story to tell that connects us to our friends and part of our pod family. So it'll be fun story time when that time comes.
It still is our roots.
It really is.
Star Wars
really
is our roots.
Yeah, and the All Things Star Wars show was the roots because not a lot of people know that we did a small, tiny little podcast, if you will, about fantasy football that was within the All Things Star Wars podcast. And that's how we were like, we can do this.
Definitely.
We can do this on a weekly thing. So that's what led us there. So we were talking about the rebranding, but we're not really going to rebrand. We're just not going to lay so heavy-handed in the ATSW, but the ATSW is always going to be a part of this show.
But very much like next month, we're going to do nothing but Star Wars all month.
Right.
So, it's ingrained in who we are. When we go out and make public appearances, we wear our buckets.
Right. We're going to be doing the Star Wars, stormtrooper helmets. And I mean, we're going to do our twist on it, but that's how we want to roll. That's how our show is a twist on Star Wars and a twist on different nerdery, geeky subjects.
Yep.
So.
And we've already figured out what our first known appearance is in 2021. We're going to show up to Astronomicon 4 in Ann Arbor.
I thought ScarifCon was our first one. That's in like June or July.
You know what? You're right. ScarifCon is in June.
Yeah.
July.
June or July. It's one of those two, but it's before AstroCon.
So okay, those are our first two appearances.
There you
We're gonna appear at ScarifCon in Chicago, and then we're gonna appear at Astronomicon in Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Yes. We'll get the dates on those. I don't know if there's any people who listen or are close enough, or if like Luna Girl and Dragon Buddy are coming to visit their kid around those times, or they can schedule a trip so they can go out too. That would be pretty fucking rocking.
If I remember correctly, Astronomicon is in August.
It is August like 24th 4th.
Something like that for sure. And things are going to start to open up a little bit. And me and Brady have both had our vaccinations, so we're gonna pop into things.
I think it's August 20th, 21st, 22nd.
Yeah, I think that sounds about right.
So that's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Definitely.
So
the only thing that I think is going to thoroughly suck is if we're still in the mask phase. Wearing a bucket with a mask over it will be an adventure.
I've got a balaclava. I'm gonna be fine.
Yeah, there you go.
So I'm just gonna wear that.
I have a strong feeling that I will be exposing the nose under the bucket.
I'll be wearing a balaclava, so it's just like I'm a ninja man under the. I've got one already. I bought on Amazon, and it works pretty well.
I might follow suit.
It's a good idea. But like you said, we'll be vaccinated on top of that too.
Yeah,
so.
well, yeah, definitely. Vaccination is the key to existing in public.
Right. There you go. There you go.
So with that, if you can get your vaccinations, come see us.
Dragon Buddy said that's about when he takes his serious vacation time. Just saying.
Oh,
so
shit.
We're just throwing it out there. Maybe,
Yeah, that might be, you guys might want to come hang out in August in Ann Arbor. It's about halfway between me and Brady and where your girl stands.
So. Oh yeah, so that could be shit.
Well,
bring her, tell her, let's go.
We met in Ann Arbor when you guys came up last time.
Yeah, exactly.
So you already know.
We'll get back to you on the dates, Luna Girl, just for sure. I think it's the 20th, 21st, 22nd, but one of us will private message you and let you know.
I'm gonna look it up right now, so I know.
No, he's looking it up, but yeah, we're gonna do it.
Oh, here it is, August 20th through the 22nd. So you nailed it.
Yeah. So 20th through the 22nd.
So there you go. That is so far that's our summer schedule, and we're hoping it opens up to a few more things.
Yeah, we'd like to definitely go to a couple more.
Yep, definitely. We've got some business coming up in May. Nothing's happening in June and July. No, July something happening.
It's either June or July. It's one of the. It's either June or July. The Scarif Con is happening.
Yep, and then again in August.
Right. In August, if Luna Girl and Dragon Buddy came down, that'd be fucking bitching. That would be so.
That would be really fucking
that would be
sweet.
Cool to go to a Comic-Con with them.
Have you guys ever been to Comic-Con? We're not gonna wait for them to reply. Everybody make sure that you like this video. Even if you don't like this video, you still like this video.
Yeah, just like it. Just like it.
Hit us with a thumbs up or a middle finger. I don't think there's a middle finger button, so you got to go with the thumbs up.
Yeah, so it's close enough.
Give us some kind of review. We like the 5-star reviews, but they don't all have to be 5-star reviews.
We haven't had a review. I looked today. We haven't had a review.
It's been a couple of
3
months.
dude.
Yeah.
So if you haven't left us a review, leave us a review. Leave us a shitty review. Leave us a good review. It doesn't matter. I'm going to ring it. It's going to be beautiful.
Oh, Luna Girl says that they went to ZombieCon once. Astronomicon is going to be pop culture mixed with like horror con.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of horror element
that
hangs around Astronomicon. So
we got plenty of Stormtrooper helmets if they need them too.
Yeah, for sure.
Between the two of us, we've got enough.
Yeah, I got another one coming in the mail.
I've got the white one, the black one. I've got 4 Stormtrooper buckets and 1 prototype Boba Fett.
See you later, Josh.
Later, dude.
So anyway, giving us some kind of review on any place that you can leave us one really helps people find us. And when you do leave one, Brady will read it live on the show. Please make sure that you subscribe on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts.
Hell yeah. Don, tell them where they can find you, bud.
Well, they can always find me at Jetfire1979 on Twitter, and you can find me also at DellaSnooch on Instagram.
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at lowercase o0 capital BIG underscore capital LOVIN 0 lowercase o, and I'm like I said before, I'm on Instagram and Twitter on that handle.
Yes. Lunar Girl says that she's in, and Dragon Buddy already has a bucket.
Hell yeah.
Attaboy. You can find us and other great podcasts at red5network.com. And I cannot stress enough, there is a ton of great podcasts
A
there.
shit ton. They've got so many.
Definitely.
So if you're missing out on a Star Wars fix or a nerd fix between us and the next show, check them out, man.
There's got to be, what, 20 shows there? And they're all fucking great.
Yeah.
I haven't heard a bad one yet.
They're good stuff. It's good stuff. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you next time.
May the force be with you.
And go blue. I can't even drink this. I got to piss so bad.
I think you should.
This podcast is part of the Red 5 Network. For more Red 5 Network podcasts, visit red5network.com.